kept me going and allowed me to play, so it's amazing. Thank you.
What a year 2022 was. Many would agree that while it was filled with some sad and heartbreaking moments, there were also fleeting moments of happiness that gave us a break from the difficult times. Stay tuned to Elite Entertainment as we show you 6 of the most heart-melting moments in 2022. Before we get started, do take a moment to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Alright, let's dive in. Number 6. Ukraine returns to international football. Ukraine's World Cup qualifying playoff match with Scotland on the 1st of June began with a tribute to the host nation. It was an emotional moment as the team lined up for their first international match since the country was invaded by Russia in February 2022. The Ukraine players emerged from the tunnel draped in Ukrainian flags as they lined up for the important game at Hampden Park. As Ukraine's national anthem played, supporters held up flags in support of the country amid Russia's ongoing invasion. Number 5. Roger Federer's emotional retirement. Back in September 2022, Roger Federer retired from professional tennis following the Laver Cup. It was a heart-melting moment as the Swiss player waved goodbye to the tens of thousands of spectators at London's O2 Arena amid smiles and tears. Even Federer's career-long competitor, Rafael Nadal, was unable to control his emotions as he watched tributes pour out to his 41-year-old rival before the two of them shared an emotional moment on the sidelines.
And of course, playing with Rafa on the same team and having the guys, everybody here, all the legends.
Yeah, you've created...
She could have stopped me long time ago. It's amazing. Thank you.
Number 4. Messi wins the World Cup. Many football fans will agree that the events at the Lusail Stadium on December 18, 2022 will undoubtedly go down in not just football, but sports history as one of the most memorable moments. Lionel Messi's side defeated the reigning world champions France in Doha after a grueling road to the World Cup final for the second time in his career. It was, without a doubt, one of the greatest football games ever played, and watching Messi celebrate with one of the sport's most prized possessions was such a touching sight. Number 3. First train from Kyiv arrives in liberated Kherson. Whenever Ukrainian forces recapture areas from Russia, residents have come to expect a few immediate things, such as seeing the flag of Ukraine raised over administration buildings or other landmarks, the arrival of desperately needed medicine, food, and generators, and possibly the installation of a temporary cell tower. The moment a train from Ukrainian railways arrives in a town, however, is the most powerful sign of liberation. It was a moment to celebrate when Kherson welcomed its first passenger train from Kyiv in November 2022 after 8 months of Russian occupation. Family members who had been apart for months flocked to the platform to embrace one another in happy, tearful reunions. Number 2. Morocco becomes the first African team to make World Cup semifinals. From its thrilling matches to odd mid-December scheduling to severe charges of human rights violations by the host nation Qatar, many football fans will agree that the 2022 World Cup will go down as one of the most memorable ever. One of the moments that put a smile on the face of many was when Morocco became the first African and Arab team to reach the tournament's semifinals. The team established itself as a force to reckon with early on in the tournament by defeating teams like Canada, Belgium, and Spain. Then they went on to eliminate Portugal in the quarterfinals. Although Morocco lost to France in their following game, witnessing them advance to that point was a heartwarming moment that served as a reminder of how thrilling a great underdog story can be. Number 1. Kyiv nightclubs feed resistance during Ukraine invasion. The nightlife scene in Kyiv, Ukraine took off during the pandemic. Thanks to relatively relaxed lockdown policies, bars would remain open all evening, transforming the city into a hub for late-night culture. However, everything changed after the Russian invasion as the same people who had been partying all night took to the streets to repel the invaders, while the pubs and clubs served as their base of operations. Buena Vista, a Cuban restaurant that had developed into a meeting place for the city's African and Latin American cultures, started offering food, liquor, as well as safety for the ad hoc troops protecting their city. In March 2022, Max Leonov, the owner of Buena Vista, told Rolling Stone that Ukraine is a frontier society and I have a frontier mentality. I thrive in this kind of chaos. Which of these do you think was the most heartwarming? Comment below. Also, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more entertaining content. See you in the next video.